Hey guys, welcome to Hatshepsut Economics, Hatshepsut, and it's your girl Connie. And if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. You know the deal, hit the notification bell. And please read the description. This is a special video. I'm talking about my Hatshepsut Life page, which is for career coaching, counseling, real estate, entrepreneurship, financial freedom, all that good stuff. And I'm excited today because I've decided to do something that I wanted to do for a long time. So before I even go into that, hey, thank you. How you doing? I'm glad I made some time. I'm going to be off for Holy Week, okay? I didn't hide it from you guys. I told you the truth. I'm Catholic. I will not be here for the entire week. So I'm trying to upload videos as much as I can. Easter is coming. We're doing Lent right now, so that's enough for me. But I'm really glad to see you guys and you're all here. My page is in the description box. So if you, hey Sean, okay, thank you. So my page is in the description box. So if you want to join Hatshepsut Life, it's $10 to join, $10 a month. And it's a great page. It's all about financial freedom, the law of attraction, success. And again, hey, what's up? Yeah. And again, with everything that's happening, y'all, some of y'all know, I'm very happy that my page is $10 because we've been having a lot of strange things happening with profiles and people trying to get into people's pages. I don't want to even go into that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you do. Some of you do. So welcome, welcome, welcome. So what I want to talk about more, because I know people are like, oh, it's a financial page, and why are we talking about law of attraction, and what is law of attraction? So first of all, you guys know I'm a geek and I'm a nerd, and the law of attraction is not a religion. It's not some type of hocus pocus. It is actual fact, like the law of gravity. Okay, you may not understand gravity. You may not know how gravity works. You don't understand orbits and why our Earth doesn't go into a death spiral down the cold death rail of space. But it doesn't. There's a law of gravity. And if I walk up to the actual, oh, thank you. If I walk into the actual, street and ask the ask any person about, it's okay, yeah. If I ask the actual person, how does the law of gravity work? The average person will be like, I don't know, son. I don't know. I do. I know how it works because I'm a geek. I told you guys. But the law of attraction, it depends on your interest in it. There's an average range. So just like you like coming here, you like hearing me talk, it's because it makes you feel good. It's because it's positive. Positive energy does something to the body. So even if you don't believe in the actual law of attraction, it's scientific fact that the way things make you feel affect the body. They have something called the placebo effect, where people and patients are giving sugar pills, and they're told it's a specific pill for migraines or medicine, and they start to feel better. But the scary part is the actual ailments improve. So expectation and perception matters. Just like if somebody is boring, or every time you go around a specific person, they're always complaining, and you placebo effect, there you go, Gloria. And they're always complaining. After a certain while, either A, you're going to start complaining like them, or B, you're going to avoid them because oh, thank you, Pia. What you mean today? Just joking. Thank you, Pia. Thank you, my princess. Nice to see you. But it's not hocus pocus. Some people don't like the law of attraction, and I get it because it takes a lot of self accountability. It takes a lot of managing your thoughts, and it takes accountability for what you give your energy to. And also, it forces you to be solution based. A lot of times, people in life are going to be fucked up. This is one of the few times you're going to hear me curse. People in life are going to be fucked up. You're going to have people, oh, thank you. I was messing with you. I'm getting comfortable with you, Pia. I'm getting comfortable. So you're going to have people in life that get you messed up. They're going to get you messed up. They're going to get you fucked up. But you don't live there. And you ask yourself and take a step back, what is the solution? What's the outcome? What's the long range end game? Again, law of attraction doesn't mean you get punched in the face and you're like, no, you punch that person back. Somebody hurts you, you protect yourself, you defend yourself. But once you deal with that situation, you don't live there. And the reason why I say that is because that negative energy will hold you back from business. That negative energy will hold you back from relationships, from love. It'll hold you back from friendships. It'll hold you back from new opportunities. It'll keep you withdrawn, introverted, and it'll keep you in a tense kind of like paranoid state where you can't enjoy life because you're always looking over your shoulder. So I don't want people to think, yeah, that I have some books here for you because you know I'm crazy. So you know this is the book I recommend if you're trying to. As you can see, I'm not just making shit up. This is actually, oh my God, this book is so embarrassing. But I'm glad it looks like this so you guys can see I read this book. It's not some kind of university. It's not me just trying to make something up. For years, since 2000 and I think six, I've studied the law of attraction. I became an official law of attraction coach. I go to the Noetic Science Society, which is a science institution for quantum physics. Yes, I'm a nerd. And I also am a member of the Global Conscious Project, which actually studies oh, thank you. I'm a member of the Global Conscious Project, which is from Princeton. I'm going to say it again. I am a member of the Global Conscious Project, which is from Princeton. Yes, the Princeton, which is a top Ivy League blue blood education system. It's a college, okay? And they're studying the law of attraction and human consciousness. You guys have to wake up. If Princeton University is studying and Princeton scientists, duh. So if you guys want links to this, I can give it to you. I don't want to scare you with my science because I can get an orgasm off of science. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. I really want to be an astronaut, but my Jamaican parents said, we'll send you to the moon, blood clot moon. They didn't want me to be an astronaut. So, oh, thank you. Thank you guys. So, I'll give you the link and you can donate to it. You don't have to because they're all rich, but I want you guys to see the actual science. I would never tell viewers about something that I think is like not fact. Even if you don't believe in the full extent of it, the fact is people get motivated. That's the law of attraction. People get inspired. That's the law of attraction. You see somebody working out, you're like, yeah, I can do that too. And you want to work out. You see somebody that is doing something incredible, you watch a motivational video. Motivational is the law of attraction in action. Motivation is a law of attraction in action. That's my thing. Law of attraction in action. And it matters a lot. And they're doing scientific studies on this. So this book you have to get. If you know, to keep it hood, this book is free. I think somebody in one of my Hatshepsut Life group posted the whole PDF. That's why that group is good. It's $10 a month, and we be having fun there. We talk about a lot of free stuff. I find free courses from Harvard. I find free courses from Stanford. Free courses for social media marketing, which is great if you want to open your own business online. Oh, you posted it. That's right. See, we telling the truth here. So definitely, this book is good. And as you can see, it's ruined because I keep this with me. It's like this is like my second Bible here. And I have other books too that I'm going to show you later on in the conversation. And the reason why I'm a big believer, I'm going to tell you something. You can't build goodness from bad. A lot of bad things happen in life. No, you're not too late. Andrea, you right on time. You right on time. So you can't build, bad things happen. I've had horrible things happen to me. I almost died. I had septic shock. My surgeon made a mistake. And I have endometriosis. I've had 5 surgeries. I need 1 more. So I'm not talking from this, I've never been through shit. That's not true. So, oh, I already did that. Did you miss that? I already talked about that. So I'll talk about that too, just for yeah. But I talked about that. Okay. But like I was saying, I went through all those negative things. And the thing is that I had to reach a point in myself where did I want to get better or did I want to continue to be seduced by the dark side? So I have all these books here and they talk about light and dark. It's been around for ages because it's easy to get sucked into not having accountability. It's easy to have something to blame. And even if, no, it's okay. Don't say sorry. I talked about it. I'll talk about it again. There's no laws. Whatever, you guys are seeing me. I'm here to serve you. Whatever you want me to say, I'm here to serve you. I'm lucky you're watching me. I'm just as special as you are. So just tap me at the end of 15 minutes and I'll go real quick into it for you. So definitely, I use a law of attraction to lose weight. If you guys don't know, I was over 120 pounds overweight, and I have PCOS and polycystic syndrome. I'm pre-diabetic, and I'm insulin resistant. And the doctor told me straight to my face when I was 254, I got something in my eye. When would you like to schedule your gastric bypass surgery? So I was like, what you mean when I want to schedule my gastric bypass? He said, oh, we got your endocrinology back. Your stuff is really bad. You'll never lose weight naturally. He said it to me right to my face. And I don't know what came over me. I wasn't doing law of attraction way back then. But I said, I rejected it. And not because I was doing law of attraction. I'll keep it real. I thought it was ridiculous because I knew that I was eating Popeyes once in a while. I knew I had, probably a couple servings of Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobsters when I shouldn't have. I knew that I treated water like it was acid. I did not like drinking water. I had to keep it real. Was I the worst person in the world? No. But was I giving 100% to my goal? No. So I didn't think it was fair to get a gastric bypass surgery when I knew I wasn't being the healthiest woman I could. So the doctor said, you're a very high level. You're producing hormones that are cancerous. And he told me I'm a perfect storm for cancer. They don't want me to have a tumor. Losing the weight drastically will reduce that. So I said, okay, I'm going to play Russian roulette. Can you just humor me? Give me 6 months, doctor. And he looked at me all side-eyed. He said, okay. And I said, if I can't lose them biscuits, right? Oh my gosh, look at that. That biscuits. If a guy wanted to get me an engagement ring, he'd give me a big ass Cheddar Bay biscuit. I'd be like, I do. I love that stuff. Them biscuits is like crack. But anyway, let me keep on track. But I told the doctor, give me 6 months. I looked at the doctor. I said, give me 6 months. If I can't lose 20 pounds in 6 months, I will do the surgery. I lost 49 pounds in 6 months for the first time in my life. And I wasn't starving. I just stopped going to McDonald's in the morning. I was watching more what I was eating. And I was eating not the best because I'm working, I'm a director, I'm busy, I'm grabbing. And that was my excuse because I'm busy. I don't have time, but I made time because my feet was to the fire. I replaced all my beverages with either lemon water, fruit water. I was carrying around one of them annoying bottles that white people love, them plastic bottles with the little fruit in the strainer. So finally, I was just like them with the fruit in the strainer, looking annoying to other black people. So I decided to hire a trainer. I hired a nutritionist. I hired a dietitian. I went crazy. I went to war with my body. And I was able to lose the weight. And I'm going to be honest with you. One of the biggest aspects of me actually taking the momentum to even go to to even go through my obesity was I had to start loving myself. I'm going to talk to you about that. You can't hate your weight away. I'm going to get really personal with you guys in a couple of minutes. You can't hate your weight away. I was embarrassed to go to the doctor because I didn't want to be measured. I didn't want the tape around my big ass gut. I didn't want the tape around my big ass neck. I just was embarrassed because I was fat and I didn't feel attractive. So I finally said, what am I going to do? Like I had the card for that doctor at NYU for months before I went because I knew this shitstorm was going to happen. So finally I was hanging out with this girl. And at the time we were very close. She was Dominican and she was very curvy. She was a little bit overweight, but she did not give a She used to wear tight clothing and she used to wear stuff out. And through her, I got connected to my sensuality. I got connected to my sexuality. I actually was not even sexual or I didn't feel pretty when I was fat. And she said, you know what? No matter what, Connie, she told me this, I never forgot it. That's the body that's going to do it for you. You got to love that body. You got to protect that body. You got to care for that body. And I was like, yeah. She said, you can't abuse it. If you want that body to work for you and work with everything you're doing, you have to actually put care into the body. So people say fat shaming works. It doesn't really work. You have to do it in a compassionate way because when you're overweight, you take hits already. When you're overweight, I can help you. When you're overweight, you take hits already. So how about you start loving yourself and pampering yourself and investing in yourself? Because I was shaming myself thinking that was good. And the biggest part for me, my best friend at the time, We're still best friends from the ninth grade. So this is a long time and we're still best friends. That's a long friend. And if she hears this video, she's probably going to scream because she's Indian and she didn't authorize this message. Oh yes, medical sales. Yes. Okay. Yes, medical sales is so good. I love medical sales. But she didn't authorize this message, my Indian friend. So I'm going to continue. So she would scream if she heard this going out. But she was a very sensual woman. She got married younger. And remember, Indians wrote the Kama Sutra. And she told me that sexual energy, sensual energy, feminine energy is powerful. And she said, when you're feeling bad about yourself, you cut yourself off from a massive amount of power. She's speaking as an Indian, Hindu, Kumulati, whatever the crap they do. Please don't see this video ever. Please don't see this video. But she was telling me about feeling feminine. And she said, no matter what, once you get that sensual energy, you're going to want more of it and you're going to do better for your body. Because she told me losing weight will be a challenge. But if you start connecting to the energy and to the body, whatever, kundalini, yeah, I don't even know. Yeah. So, she told me if you start connecting to the energy, and she told me you shouldn't be ashamed to want to feel sensual, to want to feel sexual, to want to feel pretty, no matter what. She said you have to start right now. And she said if you don't start doing this, you're going to find a struggle. But she said once you start doing this, not just weight loss, you're going to have a natural state of being. I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. Excuse my language. I said, what the hell's a natural state of being? She said, well, I was very socially awkward. I was very shy. The person you're seeing now is a transformation. I was, I'm still geeky, nerdy with my comic books. So that's evidence. Only geeks and nerds and dorks have comic books. And I'm a female and I still have my Gambit comic books. I was reading one earlier. I don't know where it went. But so she was talking to me and she said, when you cut yourself off from that, it takes away from your natural feminine state. She said, you're going to struggle for your whole life to become this person when you were born with this feminine allure. And what's beautiful about that, it's uniquely you. You don't have to try and emulate and be somebody else. So, yeah, I was, Carolyn, I was geeky and awkward. You can just tell some of it, nobody collects comic books and they're cool. That's just the rule, that's just the rule. I was collecting Marvel cards. It just doesn't happen. But it's the law of geekness. But she helped me. She gave me a book and it's very old. I have no idea where it is. It's somewhere in my life and it's called The Law of the Enchantress. And she taught me to reconnect with my feminine energy. It doesn't matter what religion or non-religion, but she taught me how, to feel sexual and not talking about doing stuff, but to embrace your feminine body. And this is something I had to do when I was overweight, because when I was overweight, I felt more closed in. But she said, that's the same body that you're asking to take you to a healthier body. So you got to start treating that body the same way you would treat a size 10 body, a size 8 body. And I never thought of it that way. And she said, once you start doing that, you're going to have a level of confidence and you're going to have a level of energy and people be drawn to you. And believe it or not, she had her little tricks and her little stuff and it worked. Like when I was going to the gym, she would come with me and she would say, buy extra cute gym clothes. Like one time she came to the gym with me and I had these big ass He-Man sweats and a long ass, and she told me absolutely not, because she knew I was feeling bad about myself. And she forced me to go to Adidas and I bought like really expensive leggings and a nice zip top with long sleeves. And she said, you gotta extra pamper yourself, look good, feel good. And I'm gonna tell you, it really, really worked. So I think the secret to losing weight, especially if you feel a little bit insecure while you're doing it in the beginning, is having that strong central feminine energy and connecting to it. Because as I lost more weight, I felt my energy rise and rise, and I got more eager to get to my sensual side. And this can be for any type of woman, any type of lifestyle. Because I see so much women feeling, oh yes, yes. Exactly. It's about doing it to yourself, Carol. Yeah. It's not about, believe it or not, being sensual doesn't mean, and this is no offense to anyone, being sensual doesn't mean sleeping with 10,000 people. You can have 10 sex with a whole bunch of people and not 1 minute of it could be sensual. Not 1 minute Can be sensual. Sensual is something like sexual and soul blended together. It's like sexual and soul. And I notice especially black women are cut off from that. They're either shy, they feel awkward. Even the slim, perfect looking ones, when it comes to sexuality, a lot of us have issues. And depending on those issues, you can speak to someone, keep it private, but you are entitled to your elegant feminine energy, no matter your religion, no matter your lack of religion, no matter your faith. And you can use that feminine energy to help you lose weight, to grow that desire, and you'll be eager. Because think about it, one of my biggest this is personal, motivations to lose weight was to wear lingerie. I wanted to fit into Victoria's Secret's lingerie. I wanted to be able to walk into Victoria's Secret's, look at the mannequin, say, I want that one. But that was something I would never do before my best friend. That was something that was more of that enchantress thing where I was actually loving my body and sensual. And she told me, don't wait until you lose weight. Go online, find plus size lingerie. Go online, find stuff that makes you feel pretty. And you have to start caring about the body from then. So that's kind of like the law of attraction where you are being positive. You're looking at your life in a different perspective. You can't fat shame yourself to lose weight. I don't care what anyone says. Even if you do it, you won't keep it off. Even if you do, if it doesn't come from a good place, once you hit your goal, you're going to be like, okay, you have to have a love for yourself. And don't be shy about it. Don't be shy. So I'm going to pause right there and I'm going to go into what, I want to talk about. I went to the Amazon event. Okay, I went to the Amazon event and it was great. They have a whole bunch of them in New York. You got to look for them. They pop up and they're very neighborhood. A big part for it is Midtown. They just opened up a physical store. I don't know why. It's rare, but they opened up a bookstore. So they're doing a lot of events in the area. So Amazon is talking a lot about expanding into groceries, delivery, stuff like that. But as an entrepreneur, I want to encourage women, if you're thinking about having any type of items or physical items on sale, selling, you should want to, probably open up on Amazon. Amazon's about to be worth $1 trillion. So Amazon is really expanding. I met a lot of young female entrepreneurs that were selling things, products, soaps, lotions. They were selling books. Also, if you're a writer, it's super easy to get your book onto Amazon, which I think is insane. With the combination of YouTube, you can actually get a lot of traffic. So if you want to, you can write an ebook right now, upload it to Amazon. I think you get about 70% profit off the sales and 30% goes to them because you're hosting. I think it's pretty good. I remember, yep. You can flip books on Amazon too. Yep. You can do it. The thing is that Amazon's so diverse. So whether you want to sell books that are used, whether you want to sell ebooks and upload your ebook and become a published author, whether you want to sell hair products, whether you want to sell jeans, whatever it may be, you can have several different stores. It's all up to you. And Amazon's a great place for entrepreneurship. I actually admire them because I come from a big city like Manhattan, and Manhattan has totally boxed out brick and mortar entrepreneurs because it's so expensive to rent a store in Manhattan. It's pretty sad because I grew up there and I used to see a lot of mom and pop individual businesses. And now as I get older, all you see are banks, Dwayne Reed's, Walgreens, CVS, and big commercial fast food restaurants, because that's the only people that can actually afford to pay the rent on those exuberant, ridiculous commercial properties. And it's sad because part of the American dream is owning your business. But what you can do to be smart is to shift that business to online and actually save money on overhead costs, save money on employees, health insurance, all that scary crap. And you can actually have that with Amazon. So I hope that answered your question. If you want more information on it or definitely want to catch one of their events, you got to stay because they get so much traffic. There's no need for them to advertise. People go nuts with Amazon. It's like they're giving out free Movados or free watches or something. So you got to be really careful with Amazon. All right, so I'm going to get back to me with the stuff. I hope that answered her questions. So definitely when you're losing the law of attraction, you can't hate your way to any goal. And I mean that. And I know it's a complicated situation because when people hurt you or you feel defeated or you feel like, that's right, I got you, son. That was clean, right? I did it clean. But when you feel like people hurt you and you get upset, It's a very vulnerable position. And I posted today on my Facebook page, on my personal Facebook, my favorite scene, this me being a geek again, from Star Wars. I don't know if y'all saw that movie with Anakin when he became Darth Vader. And remember, he wanted to save Padme, and he got down on his knees, and he became Darth Vader. But why did he become Darth Vader? He was vulnerable. And Palpatine, the evil emperor, knew he was vulnerable and seduced him to the dark side and made him do probably 99 things he didn't want to do just to save one. And a lot of us will sacrifice everything just to get even. We'll sacrifice our happiness just to be right. And I'm going to say it again. We'll sacrifice our happiness just to be right. Sometimes it's better just to close shit and walk away. People lose things all the time because they engage in the battle and they fight. And at the end of the day, is it really worth it? That's what you got to ask yourself. That's what I'm talking about. There's different levels to the law of attraction. And you have to say, what is your end game? What do you want to do? Do you want to be happy? And that's another thing. Does your happiness matter? If I ask everybody watching this video right now, if you're listening to me, how many of you are extremely happy right now? If you're watching this video and you can hear me, if you want to answer back, how many of you are super happy right now? Probably not all of you, probably not much of you, and you deserve to be super happy. But if you don't focus on happiness, if you don't talk about happiness, if you don't see happiness around you, it's going to be hard to reach that point. And that's the hardest part when I try to mentor people, is that you can't want what you refuse to be about. You can't want what you refuse to talk about. You can't want what you refuse to invite in your life. And it's just like when you have a party and you have invitations and you send them out, it's what you're inviting into your life. And you have to make a decision, because you can get seduced like Anakin Walker did by the dark side. Anakin Walker did a lot of, I'm Walker too, it's funny. He did a lot of horrible things. And the sad thing about it, did y'all watch the movie? What happened? He became Darth Vader, my favorite villain of all time, so that's a good point. But he lost his wife, he lost his kids, he got burned really bad. He became a famous villain, but he lost everything. So it's really important to look at the end game and weigh the pros and cons. So I do have a book here, and it's a famous book, and it's called The Magic of Thinking Big. So it's another book that I love. And it's about thinking big. So it's a combination of the secrets of success, personal property, financial security, power and influence, and thinking big. Okay, it's going to be hard for you to be successful if you can't think big, meaning that if you can't think beyond your means, or if you're living within somebody else's expectations. I'm going to say it again. If you're living within somebody else's expectations, it's going to be hard for you to think big, because you're not thinking for you, you're thinking what everybody else expects you to do. And a lot of people, if they're failing or if they're limited, they want to push you into what they can do. They want to push you into what they can do because they don't want to think beyond, or they can't. Sometimes you could tell a family member, I want to be rich, or I want to open a business, or I want financial freedom. And because I don't think they're bad, but because they can't have those things for themselves, or because they never even thought that way their whole life, when they hear it coming from you, it sounds really foreign. See, sometimes you got to protect your dream, you got to hide it, or just find other like-minded people and write your stuff down and keep yourself organized. Like I said, being positive is not easy. It's so easy for me to sit down and gossip for the next 5 hours, get my tea, and like Kermit, if I put a negative video up, I can get 1 million hits. I can go online and easily write, you hear me hit the computer, I can easily go and see something negative. But I made a choice in my life to be devoted to be positive. I'm not perfect, but overall, I don't live in a place of negativity. And I think it benefited me economically. It benefited me health-wise because of the health issues I've had. I had that bad surgery and the surgeon forgot to take stuff out. He left some medical stuff inside and sent me home. I almost died. I had a seizure. And I came from a very, very dark place where I was angry. I already have a chronic disease. Why the hell I had to have a botched surgery? It was the most painful episode in my life. None of my friends in the hospital came to see me, even though a month before they were chilling in my pool. And of course I did. Of course I did. But that's not the point. The point is I had permanent damage in my kidney. And I mean, think about it. You already have a disease that you have no cure for. and you're going for surgeries that are freaking continuous. And then you have this botched surgery with this doctor that was so irresponsible, left the gauze and the tape inside, sewed me up. And also, he forgot to give me antibiotic in the IV after the surgery. I shouldn't be here talking to you. My body was strong. Good thing I wasn't that heavy of a drinker back then because I wouldn't be here. My kidneys and my liver was working overtime because when you have septic shock, it's your kidneys that fail. So when somebody tells me, oh, look at her with the law of attraction, no, it saved my life because I was angry. I was hateful. And it wasn't even the surgery or going into a coma or being in ICU or do you know what really got to me? The mental part. When my friends wouldn't come and see me. When my friends who were in my pool, eating my jerk chicken, dancing to reggae in my big ass backyard, chilling on my patio. But the hospital was 10 minutes away from my house. And I was available after being in ICU. Not even a phone call. And one of the people was my best friend. She actually had access to one of my accounts. I paid for her to go to Jamaica. I paid for her when we go out to have dinner because I made so much more than her. I used to pay for her all the time. I used to pay for her so much that my other friends used to say, damn, she can't treat you sometime. I treated her like family. She had the key to my house. She had the key to my house. She called me once. And you know what she said to me? I don't even remember what I said to her when I woke up. Because, you know, when you wake out of the coma, you're like, ugh. But they just took the tube out my throat. And if you ever had a tube down your throat for a long time, when they take it out, it's sore all the way down. So when she called me that one time, she said, I told her it hurts to talk. I can't talk. So she claimed that, that I was in the hospital for 2 months. And she said that, oh, when I called you before, you said it hurt to talk, so I didn't call you back. And I was the type of person that when employees got sick at work, I used to send flowers to strangers. I used to send flowers to people I don't even care about. I used to send flowers to employees that had surgery, and I was a manager. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I used to send flowers to an employee that was a manager that I was a manager back then, and she didn't even know who I was. And I lied and said to the employee from all of us, because she was an associate. So I knew what it felt like. So I gave her this big bouquet and said, oh, this is from all of us. So when people talk to me of say, oh, the law of attraction would happen to me, you have to remember bad things going to happen. But if you hold on to them, more and more bad things will happen and more bad things. So when I had that surgery, it was traumatic for me because I felt violated because the doctor did everything wrong. And then he told me, the doctor said that it was Rosh Hashanah and he went off to Monaco and he took all the surgery notes with it. It was just a hot mess. Like, I should not be here. But I'm going to tell you something. You want to do an experiment? Y'all think y'all got friends? Do an experiment. I dare anyone here to call their friends and be like, I lost my job. I lost my home. Can I stay with you for a week? And you will see how many people give you tone. Because I would keep any one of my friends with me. I don't care. I would still do it. And that's why I've been blessed. Things come back to you. He got his PhD online. He was young. My mom did warn me. He was about 33, 34. And it was at NYU Langone Medical Hospital. And it was a bad, man, it was a bad surgery. I'm never going to forget trying to get up, and yeah, get sick. People don't like sick people. I was told that I sounded too sick or, it was bad. And I couldn't believe, okay, fine. I could compromise. You don't want to come visit me in the hospital? At least send me a flower, send me a card, at least send me some McDonald's or some Burger King or some jerk chicken, Yeah, he did. It's over for him. But, and I wasn't the only one. He had a trail of patients that he did this to. So I'm telling you this story, not so you could feel sorry for me, but to let you know I had to make that choice too. I don't know what you went through, but I had to make that choice. Do I feel sorry for myself? Which I did. I threw myself a very nice Louis Vuitton pity party. Or do I become a better person? Do I strive to be around better people? Do I look and say, Were there red flags? How can I have done better? So, oh, it's an Indian book. It's going to be hard to find. It was from India and it's old. You're talking about when I was 26, 27. I'm 38 now. So I actually made a new YouTube channel. I haven't put any videos on there, but I want to talk about the law of enchantress because I truly feel that can help Black women, in losing weight or even success and feeling feminine, revamping yourself, because I think everything you need is inside of you. So oh, sorry. Oh, I didn't know people doing at the same time. My bad. But I really think that could revamp you because I know all of us have a lot of goals, and hating yourself to your goals is not going to work. Paranoid yourself to your goals, anxiety is not going to work. So you have to truly love yourself. And when I say this, people be like, that lovey-dovey shit. It actually works when you actually take care of yourself, when you pamper yourself, when you show love to yourself. Yeah, it works. It does work. That's how I lost 120 pounds. Not just going to the doctor and taking the test, but there was a certain amount of love I had to invest in myself because getting diagnosed was not easy. These doctors did not want to diagnose me. So, you have to put, oh, you're extreme when it comes to your career? Oh, okay. But you have to put a certain amount of love into yourself. If I did not love myself, I would have never got diagnosed. I don't know where the hell I would be right now. But I'm telling you, and also being connected to your femininity, no matter what size you are, being connected to your sensuality, no matter what size you are. Let's just say you want to lose 200 pounds. You got to love that body. I keep saying it because that body, you're asking that body to take you to a healthier you. So you got to stop worshiping that body as it is right now, loving that body, protecting that body as it is right now. If you try to do anything else, even if you lose the weight, it might not stay off because it's not coming from a place inside, it's external. And I know it sounds corny and whatever, but that's the truth. So that's what I'm saying. So I had my dark period where I was angry. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I came home from the hospital, it was not nice. It was not nice. I was like cleaning house. I was on a rampage. I did not want no friends. I didn't want to socialize with anyone. I was telling, I'm never gonna talk to people again. And things didn't get better for me. As I withdraw, the world around me became smaller. As I got more withdrawn, the world around me became smaller. So it was not a good thing for me. So I had to make a choice. Do I want to see the light or stay in the dark? The dark was safe. Nobody was fucking with me. The dark was safe. Nobody was coming in my life. Okay? Kali, the destroyer mode. I'm mad I know what that is. But the dark was safe because nobody was coming in my space. I knew nobody was coming in, but I was lonely. I was lonely. I didn't feel the same. And my world got small. My opportunities got small. Everything around me got small. And I had to make a choice. Do I hold on to this dark, small, safe space? Or do I open back up and become vulnerable, but powerful, vulnerable, but able to change my life? And I'm telling you, literally, it's like I saw two roads. And I said, I can stay in this dark, safe space, or can I go? And oh, I know some Hindu gods because my best friend is Hindu. She's the one who taught me. She gave me that Indian book called The Law of Enchantress, which I'm making. Yeah, they abandoned me, and so I said to myself, what can I do? Do I keep talking about this in a bad way, or do I find a solution? Because they hurt me, almost dying. If I would have died in that hospital, they would never know. But vulnerability can be power. That's what I want to tell you too. Vulnerability can be power. It's the way you use it. So I actually use my experience to become a spokesperson for endometriosis. I network with Endometriosis Society. I became certified. I use my experience with PCOS to start educating Black women that I saw with symptoms, because the number one symptom of PCOS is obesity. I started to use my experience to connect to people who can relate to me. And I started networking with people who are doing the same business like me. I started to build my networking. I was now hanging around like-minded people. So because I made a choice to be vulnerable, I was able to get more. Remember, if you have nothing to lose, you have nothing to live for. I'm going to say it again. If you have nothing to lose, you have nothing to live for. I'm going to say it again. If you have nothing to lose, you have nothing to live for. If you live so safely that you never take risk, then you never truly live at all. And I know it sounds like a Hallmark card, but it is absolutely true because I can look back to that part in my life where I was lonely, where I had the surgery, where I was just like terrified of opening up because I got so hurt when I did. And I said, you know what? I feel safe here, but there's no one coming into my life. I can stay like this. No one will hurt me. But I didn't feel like I was living. I felt like I was just alive. I don't know if that makes sense. I wasn't living, but I felt alive. So I started studying the law of attraction. I started to focus the law of attraction. And I said to myself, what's the worst thing that can happen if I'm positive? I've never heard anybody getting hurt or slapped by positivity. So I started to be positive and I started to talk about my experiences and they were working for me. And I was able to coach women. I was able to help women. I was able to connect women and not stay away. So I want to talk about this too. And this is a personal thing. This is my feedback to my sisters. I love you. I'm extremely honest to the point where I can get myself in trouble. But that's just the way I was raised. And that's one part of me I can't get rid of. So if you leave a bad situation, don't look back. If you leave a bad situation, I'm telling you from my mistakes, keep going forward. And what I mean by that is it doesn't make sense to leave a bad area, a bad community, Blackistan, Nagasaki, Hatshepsut. It doesn't matter what you want to call it. If you're a guy and you're listening to this and you're leaving a badass girl, I don't know who's listening to everyone. But if you keep attaching yourself to the badness, you might as well stay there. And I'm telling you from personal experience, because even when I took those friends out of my life, I kept talking about them. Oh, she hurt me. And I was still mentally living there. So it didn't really make sense for me to leave it behind. Okay? Oh, that's my trademark. You got to pay me for that, Pia. Okay? So I had to leave it there. And I want to give you a little biblical story real quick. If you'd ever heard the story about Lot's wife look back, and you don't got to be Christian, but it's a good analogy for this lesson. So God was like, I'm tearing that city down. Y'all are wilding out. I'm going to destroy the whole city. He found one family that he was thinking was living good. And he said, Lot, take your family, take your kids, take your things, run and don't look back. He warned them, whatever you do not look back. Just run and keep going. And if you're escaping from anything bad in your life, a bad relationship, a bad job, a bad person, it doesn't matter. If you're running away, keep running, don't look back. Because you saw what happened, whether you believe or not, she looked back and she turned to a pillar of salt. They didn't even realize she did because they kept running because they was following what God said to do. But that symbolizes to me how I was. I kept looking back and I couldn't move forward. I was like a pillar of salt. I was stuck in my own tracks. So I had to make a choice. Do I want to move forward or keep looking back? And when you keep looking back, it gets worse. When you keep looking back, you're going to get more and more stuck. Because if you don't like something or someone or someplace, what's the sense of getting out of it if you keep bringing it with you? It's like, I hate snakes, so I'm going to pack a whole bunch of snakes on my fucking back and travel with the snakes on my back, even though I can't stand snakes. Does that make any sense to you? Like what you got in the backpack, Connie? Snakes. Don't you hate snakes, Connie? Yeah, I hate fucking snakes. So why you got snakes in your back? So it's like, and I think it's trauma. And when I say this, I don't mean to be insulting. I think, P is laughing. I think it's trauma. I think it's because we got hurt so bad, and getting hurt is intimate. Hey, Coco. Getting hurt is intimate. Getting hurt is almost like having sex. It's because you opened yourself up, and instead of that person loving you, they rejected you, they hurt you, they dragged you. And you feel violated. And some of us have gotten physically violated. You feel violated. So it's a very strong emotion. So you don't know how to let go. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not accusing you. Because one thing I say, I will never tell someone how to deal with their pain. I will never, because we all grew up differently. And the way we react to pain is with our environment, with our parents, lack of love. You can't react to pain the way I did because I had two parents. I don't know how you reacted. I had a mother or father, regardless, with no friends. I had a strong family that was there for me. So it kind of compensated a little bit for not having friends. Well, not a little bit, a lot for not having friends. But if you're a single mom and you get into the hospital and you don't have that family structure, I can't expect you, how dare I expect you to act like I did when I got hurt. I think that's obnoxious when people tell you how you're supposed to hurt, how long you're supposed to hurt, what you're supposed to do. That's obnoxious. You're not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to be able to hurt the way you want to. But like I said, don't live there. Get help. Speak to someone. Because I had to do all of that. Because trust me, losing all my friends literally overnight because nobody came to see me and then having to deal with them again as if I was never coming back to work. I don't know what they was thinking. And then having that awkward interaction where they wanted to just pick up where we left off and nobody wanted to talk about why they disappeared out of my life for that entire time. Remember, I was in the hospital for 2 months. I stayed home recovering for 2 more months. They still ain't come to see me. So it's stuff like that. And it was, and remember, I was also dealing with a disease. I was dealing with a botched surgery. It was everything all at once. And I said, you know what? I'm at the lowest point of my life. And not to mention, I didn't tell y'all, I had a boyfriend at the time, and he told me I was too sick. He told me, oh, you're too sick. I don't want a sick wife. So everything, everything came crashing down. And I said to myself, damn, am I going to be a bitter bitch? Because I've earned the right to be bitter. I've earned the right to be salty. I've earned the right to be just angry because I was like, no, nobody can tell me shit. Okay. But at the end of the day, I look back and I had to let go. And don't worry, I threw myself a pity party. I was sour, like a pair of old gym socks, mad sour for a while. But I got sick. Yeah, he is. He is. I'll tell you that in another video. But I got sick because I couldn't do anything. So I'm trying to tell Black women who I know have gone through shit. We have our own shit, meaning that everybody listening to this video have gone through something. But if you want to move forward, if you want solutions, if you want the happiness, because I'm so happy. I have a great guy that I'm talking to, possibly, hopefully, it'll be the love of my life. I'm super happy. You know, my career is taking off. Like, I have no issue with money. I can lose one job and be fine. You know, I'm opening my businesses. I own 2 properties. I'm very content financially. And I did not get there by holding on to the past. I didn't get there by doing what Lot's wife did and kept looking back. I released myself from being a pillar of salt. And that's the lightness out of the dark. And like I said, in that movie, you know, oh, if I'm getting married, I'm gonna put it on YouTube. Don't worry. Y'all all can come to my wedding. Y'all all can come. I haven't decided if I did get married, would I get married here or Jamaica? I can't make up my mind. I don't know. New York or Jamaica? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard because I want nice weather. So it's hard because I would like to get married outside. Oh, the flag was waving. Okay, the flag is there. Okay, Pia. Okay, Jamaica. Pia said, Jamaica, Jamaica. But, and that's what I mean. Being in love is such a high frequency and you can be so successful. You can use that frequency to attract wealth, money, weight loss, everything. And I just want Black women to know you can have that and you have a right to be upset. You have a right to be hurt, whatever it is, but work through it. Destination weddings are great. Well, I should know because I plan weddings too. I got to do another channel for that. But, you know, I just had to get that out there to you because I know there's other Black women like me who are watching this video right now, who are going through shit and who are angry and got every freaking right to be angry. So, look at y'all. Okay, Jamaica it is. If it happens, Jamaica it is. Thank you guys. But, I'm not special. We all are special. There's nothing extra special about me. Everybody watching this video has a capacity to be financially free. Everybody watching this video has the capacity to be happy every single morning, to get up and say, I love my life. I can't wait to have this day. This is going to be a great day. Every single person watching this video is entitled. And if you've been told you can't, or you try to make plans based off of fear, or your foundation for your plan is based off of anxiety, you have to let go. That's not what life was meant for. And again, it's not talking about you being a punching bag, because I'm not nobody's punching bag. I work in corporate with Becky's. I proudly say I've cleaned up shop with the that's for the private page. I'm gangster with my HR. Like I protect. That's all I have to say. If you need help at work, you having problems, you call me. I'm pretty good at what I do. But it's about not living there. Even when I have a negative experience, I was talking to my friend today and I was having a negative experience and she started coaching me. You have to keep friends around you. Connie, remember, don't let it bother your energy. Let go of it. Let go. Say it, move on. I'm like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. And you need to keep, you need to keep, oh, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You need to keep positivity around you, because I have pitfalls, I have hiccups where I can be negative, and then I have my friend knock me on the head, say, hey, why are you submitting to being negative? Why are you submitting to being defeat? Why are you being so negative? Why are you giving up? It happens. And that's why it's important to keep good friends around you. So when you are being a negative Nancy, when you are feeling defeated, when you are, because I get down, I'm not continuously happy, but I have such a small knit circle that has submitted to the law of attraction, and it works. And it works. So with my phone number, you got to email me. You got to email me. I can't give up my phone number like that. Look for my email in the about section. If you want my email, it's clw057919@gmail.com. That's the email just for this. So it's clw057919@gmail.com. I have to answer a couple I have to for coaching and resumes and stuff like that, which is my passion. But I'm telling you, don't live there. So I haven't uploaded any videos, but I've decided to do, of course, Gloria, thank you for watching. But let me show you these other books too. So if you're a geek, and this is only for my nerds, if you're interested in how the law of attraction works scientifically, this is a good book by Dr. Bruce Lipton. It's called The Biology of Belief. So I'm warning you, it's very sciencey. So for those of you who are like, the law of attraction is not real, this is actually critically acclaimed, best-selling book. You can see right there. And if you're a nerd, you're going to like it. All right. So he's a renowned cell biologist. So he's an actual scientist, and he demonstrates the new science of epigenetics, and is understanding the link between mind and matter and the profound effects it has in our personal life. So this is scientific. So it shows you different studies on how language, visualization is mad important. Yes, if you guys want to be hood, you can get the audiobooks for free. If you don't like to read, because I don't blame some people, reading's a lot. And this is also another one that I love. You can see it's all messed up. Your Infinite Power to Be Rich. A lot of these books you can find on YouTube as audios, or you can find them on free PDFs, because they've been around forever. Okay, as you can see, the book is all tattered and worn out. The book looks like trash. So if you guys need to see them again, it's this one. All right. Let me know if you guys can see. I don't know if you, by Dr. Joseph Murphy right there. And also this one. All right. And that's like science there. And the other one is, kind of the continuation of The Power of the Subconscious Mind with Joseph Murphy. And the reason why I'm showing those books is I don't want you guys to think I'm bullshitting you. I don't want you guys to think I'm just talking out of my ass. I'm just saying stuff to be on YouTube. I actually own much more than this, but these are the best of the best. Also, wait, I know I did before, but this is the daddy. All right, this is the daddy. If you're not a reader, get the audiobook. I think the audiobook is free, or you can buy it on Amazon. Can you guys see it? Okay, so this book is mad old, like from 1939, and it's the law of attraction. in action. And that's what's impressive about the law of attraction. It's been around forever. It's been called different things. It's not a spiritual, it's science, because associating with like minds produce like results. There's a study going out. Listen to this if you like money. If you like money, listen to this. A study going out that you can tell your future by looking at your friends. If none of your friends are doing even remotely what you want to do, that's your future. If all your friends are broke, that's your future. If there's nobody in your circle that's a life that you consider successful, that's your future. So that's associations. That's also law of attraction, because you're affected by people around you. Like if you hang out with me, you're making money, because I don't keep broke people around me. I don't like broke people. So I will force you to make money, not put you on the street to pimp you. I didn't say that, but I will find a skill that you have ignored in yourself and start telling you how to market that. Like for instance, in my private group, Hatshepsut Life, I was saying, yo, where's the natural hair people? Start opening salons. When I travel, I can't find no salon for natural hair. Like I have natural hair under this wig. And when I go to Chicago, if I go to other states, even New York, they're making a killing in Harlem. To get your natural hair washed, conditioned, cut every 2 weeks is over $100 in Manhattan, and it's black owned. So that's where I go. But outside of New York, there's hardly any natural hair care salons. You don't even need a license to do natural hair. You can go to people's house because there's no chemicals. We should be flooding the market. So ladies, that's another business idea. That's what I call a life skill. If you're good at taking care of 4C, 3C, how do you get successful people? Pia, I'll tell you how. First of all, the law of attraction works. If you join my page, you'll connect with people like you. A lot of black women just like you. That's why I made that page paid in private, because I don't want any crap on it. Number two, go to events. There's a website called Eventbrite. Sure, you heard of it. Look for events. Even Google, I'm not sure where you are, but Google, no matter where you are, events. There's always something happening. Google hotels, Google what's happening to expos and stuff like that. Even if it's not your specific business genre, you never know who's there. Even if it's a car Eventbrite, even if it's a car show, you never know who's there. Go out. Travel during rush hour, travel during peak times, go to, upscale sports bars, go to venues. Even if you have a job, this is one of my favorite things I tell people, go on interviews, give out your card. Even if they don't hire you, you made a network, you made a contact. So there's so many ways. And I think when you put it in here, Eventbrite, thank you, Ray. When you put it in your head, it's going to happen. And this is what I want to tell black women. What you talk about is going to happen. If you keep talking about Connie is this and Connie is that and that and that, whether that is bad or good, it's going to happen. Like I have friends that don't like other friends. In Trinidad, Blackistan. Oh, you're where that Arthur was from. I thought Trinidad was Black Utopia. She said Trinidad was freedom for black people. Remember the Arthur? The one who said marriage is not for black people? You should contact her. She said Trinidad's where I can be free. Remember what she said? But that's pretty funny. I've been to Trinidad. I like carnival. Mud people. Oh. But anyway, like I was saying, I feel bad. Oh, I might come visit. Make me feel bad. But like I was saying, it's important what you say and what you speak. It happens. And there's a girl in my Hatshepsut Life group. She manifested her house. She had a picture of a house since she was a little girl, and she kept it. And she kept the picture. And she finally purchased her dream house with her husband and family. And the house is an exact replica of the picture she had since a little girl. That's not a coincidence. That's visualization. So it's important to keep what we want around us in sight. Oh, you saw the house, right? You see, this is proof, guys. Look at the comments. That was amazing. That's the law of attraction. Because let's just say you listen to this video right now and you're like, Connie, this is bullshit. I don't believe anything she's saying. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. I know I'm not going to get no commercials for that. That house was dope. That house was nice. The space is nice. You can't have that in New York. My property is nice, but a river with a boat, not in the middle of Manhattan, not in the middle of New York, no. But it's beautiful. But let's just say you're listening to this right now and you're a black woman and you're like, this is crap. You can't make your reality. Just think about for a second. If you're determined to do something, and you hang around other people who are actually doing it, what do you think your probability is to get into it? If you come to my Hatshepsut Life page and you want to be an entrepreneur, and the page is for entrepreneurship, the page is for how to start a business, even if you have $100, or how to start a business if you're broke, you're gonna catch on to something because you're inserting yourself. And by doing that, yeah, you manifested your condo. Yes. But that's what I'm saying. By doing that, you're putting yourself in the energy of people who have done that. Why do you think if you have a child, a son or a daughter, do you want them hanging around losers? Why not? If the law of attraction is fake, don't matter. Let them hang out with who they want to hang out with. More than likely, if your child or your man or your woman hanging out with thoughts or chickens or whatever it may be, or your man's a loser, lazy ass, ashy, whatever you want to call it, if he's hanging out with other people, that's going to bring them down. That's going to bring them down because even if they try to do good, people don't like that. People like to be complacent. People like to be comfortable. People like to root for the underdog. People like to root for the underdog because the underdog doesn't make them question their lack of, if you look in the about section of this video, it should be there. It's a link and it's called Hatshepsut Life. So that's what I'm saying. If you are a black woman and you want to get yourself network, that's why I made that page, because I didn't see anything like that on YouTube. Everybody was talking about dates or marriage and makeup and perfume and clothing, which is great because I have all those subscribed to my channel. But when it came to money, entrepreneurship, when it came to law of attraction, and I had so much experience with law of attraction. I had so much positive experience in losing weight. Losing 120 pounds after the doctor told me to my face, you would never lose weight. So that means a lot to me. That means a lot. So I really want black women to believe in their greatness. Stop denying it. Like, nothing's ever perfect, but we had Michelle Obama in the White House for 8 years. Believe in your greatness. We have Serena, who came back from Wimbledon, won her first match. Venus beat her for no reason because she ain't playing good now. But Serena's pushing a Lincoln. Serena's a top athlete in the world. She's a black woman. Believe in your greatness. We have Viola Davis, who is way over the supposed Hollywood age, and even her appearance, gorgeous ebony afro down the red carpet. Guess what? She did it. And she came from the project. She talked about she had to fight off rats when she went to sleep. She didn't have to share that story with you. She could have pretended she was bougie, but she's doing that so you can know your greatness. She didn't have to share. When she was talking about the rats and how her mom had to tie up her neck with a scarf, yeah, that's true. Venus is good, but if you're going to beat Serena, at least win the next match. But anyway, I don't want to ruin it for y'all. But you have to believe in your greatness. And I'm not saying that as a cliche. There's always tough times. There's always tough times, but you have to believe into your greatness and don't let anybody shake you. And you know one thing, I don't even know how to say it. Like, you got Lupita, who is gorgeous, but in Hollywood, she wasn't the iconic beauty. In Hollywood, she wasn't the standard of beauty. Let's be honest, she's not. But to us, we're like, wow. And she believed in herself. She believed in her ability to be a leading role. Even though they weren't making roles for her, even though they gave her a slave role, she still pursued and persists. And now she's in the top blockbuster of 2018. Yes. And that gorgeous cast, believe in your greatness. Believe in it. Oh, yes, she is. Like, she's my girl crush. I love Lupita. But you have to believe, and you can't wait until it happens, because if you do that, it's not going to happen. So there's some type of law. There's some type of belief you have to have. And I think black women are so socially muted in believing that even if you saw a black woman dipped in glitter, okay, from head to toe with diamond eyes and diamond nose, and she had angel wings made of platinum, you still would be like, I don't know, son. Can we be shiny? Can black girls be shiny? It's like, what is it going to take for you guys to believe in your greatness? Yes, I got hurt. I went through shit. You went through shit. Experience it. Deal with it. Take the time you need to heal. Take the time you need to heal, you know, so you can stalk her. Take the time you need to heal, but don't live there. And you deserve to be happy. Keep your happiness in focus. So while you're healing, while you're going through it, you can look up there and say, okay, my happiness is there. I'm just resting right now, but I'm going to get there, and truly mean that, because I came from a dark place where my boyfriend left me because I was sick in the hospital. He actually broke up with me in the hospital. He sent me a letter. Just think about that. You come out of a coma. You're like, oh, great. Oh, look, a get well card. Oh, no. Shit. Okay. All right. Damn. Yeah. Okay. Because I didn't tell him I was going to be sick. So, yeah, trust me, I don't know how old some of you guys are watching this video, but if you're over 35, 36, 37, 38, I'm 38. I remember when black women with big lips were called ugly, were Cindy Crawford, Christy Turkleton, slim and sexy. So, and you fall sick. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're younger, Carolyn. I want to be 32 again. But I remember when black women were not even thought of in movie leading roles. I remember when I was younger, I'll tell you a little traumatizing story. When I was 18, 19, and I was freelancing, 'cause I used to work in makeup. I used to work for Estee Lauder, Clinique. I used to freelance when I was in college because that helped to pay. Back then, it paid very well, hourly, and it was flexible. Back then, we used to fill out an invoice, a piece of paper for our hours. That's, you could tell. We don't do that no more. But I remember there was a bright pink lipstick, and this is before big lips were in style. So I used to come every morning and put the lipstick on the back of my hand. And the Jamaican in me wanted to put it. It was bright pink, and the Jamaican in me wanted to put it on. So I put it on, and of course my lips look even fuller because it's a bright pink. Probably within 10 minutes, one of my managers, Becky, McBecky's, or whatever you want to call, or Becky Stans, came over and was like, Connie, that's a really provocative color. Your lips are really full. You might want to try a more natural color. This is a natural company, and that's just really bright. And do you know how to wear lipstick? I was like, it's on. But do you know how to wear color? I was like, I'm wearing it. She said, no, bright colors are to accentuate small lips. So, if you have less full lips, that the bright colors make it look bigger. And if you have full lips, the lighter colors and the glosses make it look slimmer. This is in my lifetime. Okay? This is in my lifetime that I was being told that big lips, and I had to take it off and put on a color called Nude Nude. And in my Becky voice. Oh, I can do it all day. I'm an expert at mimicking Becky. Becky, So, and I'm trying to tell you, I would never think in my lifetime before I die that I would see white women putting in lips. Because I can still remember me standing in that Clinique all-white robe with my metallic C on my chest, being told by another Clinique manager with her arms behind her back and her hair in a bun, looking at me with them blue eyes and telling me that you could not wear those lipsticks because the full lips made me, the color was too bright. And now look, and do you guys remember a show called Facts of Life? Facts of Life, you guys probably too young. So Facts of Life with Tootie, you guys don't remember Kim Fields? I'm taking y'all back. So Facts of Life, you remember, Kendra? There was a scene where they made fun of Tootie and called her big butt. At least I don't have a big butt. And if you watch Clueless or Legally Blonde, at least I don't have a big butt. Even French Prince of Bel-Air, they made fun of Hillary, the stuck-up one, the original Bad and Bougie, made fun of somebody. I don't have a big butt. It was not in style because it was clearly a black feature. And something most scandalous that you guys don't know, I'm going to tell y'all some tea. I always drop some tea. We had education. We had law of attraction. So here's some tea. So Jennifer Lopez was talking on Telemundo years ago. and she wanted to break into Hollywood. Now she's older. I don't think you remember Made in Manhattan, The Cell, and she had all those corny movies, but she wanted to get into Hollywood. So her agent, listen to this, and when you guys log off, you can look at it, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? So let me tell you what happened. So basically, they told her that her ass was too big. So Jennifer had I must have Ghana DNA Afrocentric booty. Jennifer Lopez had an ass. That was not a booty, that was an ass. Like, it was Mount Everglade. That's an ass. But back then, they told her that she would not get cast in any role because it was just too much. If you look at Jennifer Lopez's butt now, she took out some of the fat out of her ass so she can fit into Hollywood. So she was actually talking about this in Spanish in Latina magazine, and my friend who was Cuban, and my yep, exactly. So my friend who's Cuban showed me the interview and was like, could you believe? And now she's talking about it on the Spanish networks, but she's talking about it and saying she reduced her butt. Because I was like, wait a minute. If you take a picture of Jennifer Lopez before and now, it's her butt look way different. Her butt almost looks flat right now. Her butt's kind of flat. But how do you go from that to that? So she took it out. And now she was mad. Exactly. Now she was mad because she's seeing people not only with bigger butts than her, but people who are paying to put these asses in. So it goes to show you that your perception of you matter. Listen to this. It's not what people think. You can't wait for people to tell you you're beautiful, because when is it going to be? You can't wait for it. I used to think that big lips were ugly because I was kind of scarred at the age of 19. Oh, yeah, it's provocative, or it looks like a hooker. So exactly, but her butt is gone now because she was told to be marketable in Hollywood. But now it's a lie because everybody in Hollywood has a fake booty. So, we went from Jennifer Lopez being told butt too big to Kim Kardashian putting in everything in her butt and the kitchen sink. So what does that mean? It means look at your life the way it is. You got to love yourself. You can't wait for society to say, okay, big lips check. You can't wait for society to say natural hair check. So I want to tell you, I got a conversation for y'all. What was that? When was she with Fly Girl? She was curly, and last time you saw curly since Puffy. That's true. Lust for life, that's true. But I also want to tell you a secret. This is a conversation I had with a girl that I met on Instagram. She's a white girl, and she got her body done. So listen, guys, if you're still here, listen to this conversation. So I was looking at her pictures. I'm not gay. I was like, damn, that doctor deserves a 5-year vacation because her body was crazy. I don't want to give her name away because, she was talking to me in confidence. And I was like, wow, like, just wow. And she told me, this is her words. I shared this story on my page. She said, having a black woman's body has changed her life, that she doesn't have to work anymore. First of all, she has a gorgeous face. She's a beautiful white woman. She kind of looks like, I'm trying to remember. She looks like, she kind of looks like a younger Heather Locklear. If you guys know who that is, Heather Locklear. Probably not. Melrose Place. I'm old. Melrose Place. Okay. Probably not. But she has that very European face, but she's beautiful, gorgeous. But her body looks like, do y'all know Kai Toy or Buffy the Body? Anybody remember Kai Toy? Buffy the Body? I like the way you move, didn't it? Remember that girl in the video with that body? Nobody? Okay, I'm old. But you said, yep. Okay, good. Buffy the Body. She has basically, she is Buffy the Body, but white. So she told me she has over 1 million followers. She says, Connie, I don't have to work anymore. I love this body. So I said, wait, I'm trying to be 00. I'm trying to get rid of all my curves. Like, I just want a little bit of booty, this and that. And she said, no. She's on YouTube. I got to check her out. But she said, no, that black women, don't wait until society tells you your curves are beautiful. Not fat. I'm not talking about roly-poly. I'm talking about that booty, our hourglass shape, the thickness that we try to be shy from, the thickness to try to convince you is ghetto. I'm not talking about fat. I'm talking about like Buffy the Body, Kai Toy. Who else is thick? Foxy Brown when she was young, not the rapper, the original Foxy Brown, that type of thick. Y'all probably like, who's Foxy Brown original? She was an actress back in the 70s, like not the rapper. I'm talking about Foxy Brown. You might want to look her up. I'm talking about real curves, but it's seen as urban. But she was telling me it's a shame that Janet Jackson, it's a shame that black women can't enjoy their bodies at an elevated status, because she told me, Pam Grier, there you go. Yeah, yeah, there you go. So she was trying to tell me that it's a shame. Oh, yeah, Amara La Negra, Bernice Burgos, yeah. Oh, I love you. I love my black girls. Pam Grier, Brittany Bay. Okay. I know what pictures to take with me. I gotta take y'all to get plastic surgery with me, because you gotta tell the doctor how to make my body look. You guys are all the nice bodies. But like I was saying, she was just saying it's crazy that black women are scared to like embrace this on a social standard. Because she said when white women get, and she was talking to me as a white girl, she said when we get a black woman's body, the world is ours. Look at Kim Kardashian. I was like, damn. She was like, look at Jennifer Lopez. She's not black, but she, you know, she definitely is profiting off of that when she was younger. And she, oh, if you guys, I have a naughty secret page of plastic surgery, so you got to message me on the side. I have a collection of doctors. Just looking, I'm just looking. I'm admiring. You hear Gigi, right? Meow meow. Do you hear him? Gigi? Gigi? I'm gonna ship this cat to China so they can make cat egg roll. He gonna stop meowing. But like I was saying, she was just saying meow. She was just saying that we should enjoy our bodies the same way we're enjoying our natural hair. Yeah, that's why I had to come in my bedroom. I try to do it in the living room, he follows me. I try to do it in the kitchen, he follows me. I go outside, he follows me. So wait, he's spoiled. I need to have a baby. I need a man. I need a husband, because this is what happens when you're single, guys. You get a 20-pound tiger cub who bosses you around. Let's see what he's doing. Let's see. He's annoying. I'm gonna open my bedroom. What happened? What happened? You want to come in? All right. Doesn't even want to come in. Do you want to come in? Okay. I locked him out. He just wants me to come out. You'll hear him again. He's telling me YouTube off. So basically, when I was talking to this woman, she's like, you guys are funny. Don't put me on the camera. So basically, she was just saying, don't wait for us to tell you. She said, men love that body. She said, especially, you know who. I'm trying to keep these crazy people off my page. But she was like, she gets so much attention. And I said to her, do you think as a black woman that I can get that level of status? She said, listen, don't back off. They took the lips, they took the hips, the booty. She said, if you guys keep embracing it, but keep it tight, meaning that curves don't mean a stomach that's coming over your vagina. So she was like, I said, no, I'm talking about Kai Toy, Buffy, Bernice Burgos, all the crazy bodies. And she said, yeah, because she said the people that are saying, you're laughing over that, you heard that little shot, but the people that are saying that that's unattractive is Becky. And no offense to white girls if you're watching this video, hi, hello. But that's the people, the same people that told me my lips was too big and too provocative to wear a bright color. The same people that says having a big butt is not attractive. The same people that are doing pointy nails, whatever you call them, pointy style nails. The same people that said big earrings are ghetto, but Sarah Jessica Parker made it trendy in Sex and the City. Exactly. So listen to me. I wasn't going to say this on here, but I do have a very exclusive, very private plastic surgery page. I don't let people on it because it's on Facebook, because I have before and afters by doctors for tummy tucks and back fat. Like one of the people I recommended actually got something done. I'm proud of her because she got lipo. She deserved lipo. Everybody deserves lipo. So, but cause you could be working out and there's always that one area. But or Becky like cock blocking, yeah. Cause think about it, back fat. You know the back fat. I call it the Nathan Franks, the sausages, the sausages. So damn it, Gigi. But like I was saying, if you want to get surgery, I can refer you because I do medical sales. I know almost every doctor. I do medical sales for plastic surgery for the device. So I can definitely refer you. You don't have to spend a fortune. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. A few of my friends who got plastic surgery, I love you guys. I'm not saying names. They went to Dominican Republic and they look amazing. They look amazing. What you mean when you get money? You better join my Hatshepsut Life page and come hustle on the side and make money quick. You playing around. You don't got to be broke if you associate yourself with me. You will not be broke. Okay. Can I help you with something? Are you dying? Come, come. Annoying animal. So, I'm going to sit on the floor with him so he can feel good. Go ahead, eat your food. You got me moving off I'm not even comfortable anymore. Yeah, so. Oh, yeah, he talks. He talks. No, but that's if you guys are interested in plastic surgery, and that means anything from dark circles to boob lift, implants, stuff like that. I don't have a doctor that does butt implants. The fat transfer, yes. The butt implants were looking weird, so I don't recommend doctor. I haven't found a doctor that does it that I like, but they can do amazing stuff with fat transfer. Like, it's amazing what they can do. But I have that page. I used to post it for free until some of y'all knew that I got flagged. I almost got banned from Facebook, even though it was before and after surgical page. Facebook was like, oh, you're posting pornography. Nothing was showing. They put the line on the butt crack or the little purple dots on the boobies. But I don't know. Somebody reported it, and so I gotta be careful because I don't want to lose my account. So I have that page completely private. It's like about 10 people on it. To keep it safe, I do charge $25 entrance fee one time. That's it. You don't got to pay ever again. If I know you and we mad cool, I won't charge you. But if I don't know you, sorry, because I can't afford to get banned from Facebook. And some of you who know me from before, in that other private page, I posted one picture and I got reported just for one picture. And it was just a butt lift, a fat transfer. And it was a medical thing. And it got reported and I got banned and I had to fight back for my account. It was a nightmare. So you can thank that one hater for that. But there's a lot of information on there, and Dominican Republic does a great job. So big up Dominicans, do a great job. My friend, she got her boobs done. She got her butt lift, fat transfer, and liposuction. She got everything done for $7,500. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's a lot. Oh, could you guys hold on one second? Because the cat wants to be held. Oh, okay. Message me. If you're on the Hatshepsut Life page, and this is the other thing, if you're on the Life page, you have access to my weight loss page. Me too. You have access to my Law of Attraction page, which is free, and you have also access to the plastic surgery page. But if I don't know you, I have to charge you. If we cool, that's different, because I ain't getting reported, son, because I don't want to lose my stuff on Facebook. It happened before. So yeah, believe in yourself. Be positive. Write down your dreams. As soon as this video is done, get into the habit of writing down what you want. Look at it every single day. Put a date, put a time. The more details it is, the more real it is. So make sure. Hold on, Gigi wants attention. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So, could you stop? I'm holding you. Okay, so this is, I guess, the end of the video for me because he's done. Ouch. He's done with life. And he's angry. Yeah. Like now he wants to get out. See, he's looking at the lock. Look at him. He knows the lock opens the door, but he can't reach it. Okay, let me open the door. You can't tell me that's not like having a kid. You cannot tell me that's not like having a child. Because he's going to be out there meowing. He basically wants attention. So if you guys want to join the Hatshepsut Life page, again, It's not expensive. It's $10 to join, $10 a month. And it's for coaching, entrepreneurship. I do one-on-one career coaching, one-on-one HR, one-on-one entrepreneurship. I'm helping, yes, he's spoiled. I'm helping a couple of people right now. Trisha, I got to speak to you. You be in the cut. I see you. You message me after this. You be in the cut. But but just make sure you guys keep the positivity going. If you join the page, you're gonna love it. It's all about entrepreneurship, side hustles. If your goal is to get plastic surgery, I've already made that happen. I don't want to blow the person up, but she got a contract doing makeup on the side. Literally overnight, I helped her. I coached her. She took a course on Groupon for like, I think, $79 just to brush up, and she got a contract for $75,000 a year. So right away she was able to go and she said, oh, I know I can get my boobs. She got her boobs done, lifted, momming. So see, whatever your goals are, if you want to get that plastic surgery, that butt lift, or whatever it is, I don't care, no judgment from me. Whatever makes you happy makes me happy. So definitely, if you're interested in that page, it should be in the description of this video. If it's not, let me know. Email me at clw057919@gmail.com. I'm laughing because I can hear Gigi calling. I have to go. I have to put my cat to bed. I actually have a bed for him. I'm going to put him to bed. So God bless. If you don't believe in God, stars, stripes, mystics, African deities, whatever it is, God bless. Have a good night. Thank you, guys.